Mr. Chairman, thank you. Ranking member and members of the subcommittee. I'm Cleta Mitchell, Senior Legal Fellow at the Conservative Partnership Institute. There are several reasons why the SAVE Act is absolutely necessary. Safeguarding American voter eligibility is and does exactly what the title says. It safeguards American voter eligibility, and it's desperately needed to secure the 2024 elections. The SAVE Act will reverse a decision of the United States Supreme Court from 2013 in which the court ruled that only Congress can direct and decide the content of the federal voter registration form to require proof of U.S. citizenship in order to register and vote in U.S. elections. Quite simply, the SAVE Act would do what the Supreme Court determined in 2013 that only Congress can do, which is to safeguard eligibility for voting in federal elections by requiring documentary proof of citizenship to register to vote. With the borders opened on January 21, 2021 by the Biden-Harris administration and illegals pouring across our borders by the millions and being taken who knows where in our country, the SAVE Act has become absolutely vital to protecting our elections from illegal voting by non-citizens. Not only will the SAVE Act require documentary proof of citizenship to register to vote, but it also contains other components that are vital for the 2024 elections. It requires that states compare their existing voter lists to citizenship data to identify and remove non-citizens who are already registered. It establishes a new criminal penalty for those who knowingly register non-citizens to vote. It requires federal agencies to make available to the states at no cost citizenship data in order that state and local election offices can, in fact, confirm citizenship of persons registered or seeking to register. And one important aspect of the SAVE Act would be to ensure that the 22 states who allow same-day registration, meaning that a person can register and immediately be allowed to vote, will not be eligible to vote until having provided proof of citizenship. This requirement alone will interrupt one of the biggest threats to the integrity of the 2024 election, the organized roundup by political advocacy groups of scores of illegals to register and vote them on the same day before anyone can determine if those individuals were eligible to vote in the election. Democrats oppose the SAVE Act ostensibly because it is already illegal for non-citizens to vote in a federal election. Yes, it is. And it is also illegal for millions of people to swarm across our borders without documentation, but nonetheless, this administration, under border czar Kamala Harris, has adopted just such a policy of opening the door and letting anyone and everyone into our country illegally, already against the law. If the Democrats sincerely want to keep non-citizens from voting, then let me ask you, where are the enforcement actions from the Department of Justice? Where are the memos to U.S. attorneys across the nation warning about potential violations of the prohibitions on non-citizen voting? Where is the FBI hotline to report suspicious registrations of illegals? When is the Merrick Garland press conference announcing that it's illegal for non-citizens to register and vote in the election and violators will be apprehended, prosecuted, and deported? Did I miss that public education campaign? I must have, because it doesn't exist. The Democrats' plan for 2024 is to change the electorate. If they cannot persuade the American people to want their Marxist policies for America, just import voters who don't speak the language, don't have a shared commitment to our country and our national principles, get them into the very porous voter registration system and collect their votes. Just Facts researcher James Agresti published a report that a conservative estimate is that there will be, based on his past experience, between 1 and nearly 3 million non-citizens who will vote in the 2024 election. Democrat-controlled cities like San Francisco, New York, and Washington, D.C. have granted voting rights to non-citizens. Leftist groups have fought the citizenship question on the 2020 census. Every Democrat in Congress voted against putting the citizenship question back on the census. Every Democrat in Congress also voted no to apportioning U.S. House seats based on citizenship instead of population. Why? Because California would have lost 4 U.S. House seats in 2010 and 3 more in 2020 if only citizens had been counted for apportionment of the U.S. House. That's not only U.S. House seats, that's 7 electoral votes for the Democrats. It's why Democrats voted no on reversing the decision of the District of Columbia to allow non-citizens to vote. For Democrats, non-citizens are their future political base. Please do the right thing. Pass the SAVE Act. Save our elections. Save our country. Thank you.